The Irvine Police Department is opening its doors, and you're invited to see what it takes to protect a city. This is their 4th annual open house event.
We have many different vehicle displays. Our canines are here, members from our mounted team. We have a bike rodeo, station tours, food trucks, many other activities. And you also have an opportunity to meet many of the men and women who work here at Irvine PD and who work in partnership with all of you to keep this community safe around the clock. I'd like to thank them for their service and encourage you to get to know them better today.
Which one do you want? You want the blue one? Yeah. Good job. That's a good choice. Excellent choice, buddy.
For the 13th year running, Irvine has earned the designation safest city of its size.
And we owe it to the men and women of the police department. We owe it to be honest, the council has made sure that they have the resources they need to do their job. And of course, we've got such a great community that is so involved in keeping itself safe. And we sort of feed on the idea of safety. We attract folks who are not only interested in that in terms of raising their family, but are willing to contribute to that.
You want to try to hold the ram? You think you can pick it up?
Oh, that's kind of heavy.
The fact that we have so many kids and their families here to share with us, that they want to take pictures with us, they want badge stickers, they want to get a tour of our station, they want to go inside of our police cars and sit on top of our police motorcycles, that means the world to us. At the end of the day, that's what it's about. That's what it's about connecting to our community.
SWAT officers station, both adults and children eager to get inside the Bear vehicle and see the industrial bulletproof equipment used.
The whole thing is Kevlar, and then in the front there's a rifle plate. And you obviously have mag carriers, we have a tourniquet, a radio, and there's some other equipment that's normally on there. That's just to keep us safe from any other threats that we could possibly face.
As far as having the chance to spend part of his day talking to kids,
it's honestly very rewarding. I love giving out stickers, I love letting them in the truck and put the vests on. It makes it all worth it.
Next station, people are lining up for a meet and greet with Kenny the canine. One interesting fact, he's from Holland and all of his commands are in Dutch.
Officers might need assistance with a vehicle search or a building search, and it's a huge time saver because their noses are so good, they can sniff something out in a matter of minutes where it might take a team of officers hours to comb through bushes or whatnot.
Not only is Kenny a huge asset on the job, but he's a companion at home.
He'll follow me around, or if I'm outside, he goes wherever I go. Kind of a neat thing. Obviously we bonded because we're training and we work together all the time, and it's been 4 years now. So it's just it's a bond that you develop over the course of several years. So it's unique, but it's enjoyable.
Another bond between the officer and animal is with the mounted unit. The horses belong to the officers, and they too go home with them.
And especially for this type of a unit, coming out in the public, you got to make sure your horse is trained very well. It has a great head, and it's going to be willing to sit there with you. It's going to be willing to, go through objects, go through people if needed, in protests and whatnot. So it's an ongoing training process consistently. Just like kids, you got to be consistent with them. You got to be consistent with the horse.
All right, buddy. There you go. Good job.
We make our way to the bike rodeo, kids practicing bicycle safety and having fun at this stop.
I think the best thing we did was get in tours and get in front of the booths, because the police officers pretty much did the rest. They had, do you have any questions for us? Hey, do you? And so they encouraged the questions, and so that made it easier for the kids to come to them and talk to them. So as a father, I'm like, okay, good. They've bridged that gap.
Henry Balenza is here with his son Benjamin and the rest of their Cub Scout Pack 612 to earn their safety merit badge.
I went into a rescue vehicle. I climbed up a ladder and I went to a mobile man base and I looked at some cameras. And when I saw a police goose car, I was like, what? It was ultra mega fun.
I found with the police officers and because they're really nice and I get to talk to them a little bit. I had a lot of fun with them, with seeing all these fun stuff to do here.
Also, people could take tours of the police station. First thing you'll see is the historical hallway. Then to various stations and the holding cells, getting a behind-the-scenes look at the inner workings. The photo booth, a fun way to end the day, dressing up and having your picture taken with a police officer. For Irvine Scene, I'm Jacqueline Twag.